Hello, my name is Joey.
My name is Brandon.
My name is Rizik.
And today what we're going to be talking about in this video is the complex cognitive processes such as the effective learning strategies, which are covert and overt. You will then view a couple of our skits giving examples of overt and covert strategies, being able to identify the differences.
Overt strategies. Overt behavior is any bodily action that persons can directly and sensually observe. Some examples of overt behavior including walking, dancing, running, using body language such as hand gestures and facial expressions. Some examples in the classroom are keeping a calendar for assignments and due dates, devoting part of every evening to schoolwork such as remedial, and taking notes and creating charts. Another thing is creating summaries for students.
Covert behavior is any mental, social, or physical action or practice that is immediately observable. Some examples of covert strategies are identifying important information. Also, in classroom environments, tell the students what they exactly need to study instead of telling them the test is on this day without giving them no information about the test. Provide a list of objectives for a lesson. Write key concepts and relationships on the chalkboard. Ask questions that focus students' attention on key ideas. Also, in regularly monitoring learning, making sure your child is learning, sitting down one-on-one. Good morning, class. Today we're going to be learning about long division. As you see in the calendar, today's the 9th. Long division is written there. Tomorrow we're learning about division. And also today, your startup question is, what's 4 divided by 125? Can you guys please write it down?
Okay.
4 divided by 125. Okay. Solve it, please. You guys need a little help? Ask me.
Alright, so 4 doesn't go in 125 by itself.
No,
right?
it goes into the 12 as you see. How many times does 4 go into 12?
3
3 times. Good job. So you put 3 up there, then you put 12 right underneath the 12. Then you subtract that, which is 0.
Add the 5.
Add the 5. How many times does 4 go into 5?
Just once.
Just once.
So that's
And what's the remainder? 5 minus 4?
minus 4. It's 1.
It's
So what do
1.
you do with the 1?
So you put it remainder 1. So what's the answer, Joey?
31 remainder 1.
What did you get, Jose?
I got 31 remainder 1, but I'm not really familiar with what I did.
Okay.
So you're trying to tell me I
To
have
summarize what we did, basically, we divided 4 into 12 because 4 does not go into 125
do
evenly.
evenly. Okay.
So 4 times 3 is 12. Then you subtract that from 12, which is 0. So you go on to the next number, which is 5.
right.
How many times does 4 go into 5?
1 time.
1 time. So 5 minus 4 is 1, and that's remainder 1. If you have any more questions, ask questions. But I'm holding remedial today for another student. If you don't mind, can you come by and I
Yeah,
can
of
further
course.
explain?
I actually understand this, but I do want to go over more.
What time is good for you?
Is 2:30 fine?
That's good.
Alright, perfect. Thank you.
As you just watched this skit, some of the essential things I, as the teacher, used to teach the students were using the calendar as a reference to what they are going to learn and also what they previously learned. Having the students write down questions and solving it for notes. Summarize what I taught and also ask the student if he wants extra help to come after for remedial.
Good morning, class. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Today we will be going over long division and multiplication for the test on Friday. Keep in mind on the test that there are some remainders for your answers and they would be used. Don't be scared to apply. What I'm going to be teaching you is exactly going to be on the test. With multiplication, just keep in mind that even numbers will always be even and odd numbers will always be odd. As well as if you multiply by 0, the number is always going to be 0. Today I have 2 examples on the board. I have 10 times 2. So if you guys could do that. Let me see. Okay, that is correct. And that looks correct as well. Okay guys, good job on the first question. As for the second question, just keep in mind that any numbers that end in 5 or 0 will be an even number as the answer. So I'm pretty much helping you out here. So you guys could start on the second question.
Alright.
You're finished?
Yep.
75, I can't really read that. What's that say?
25.
Okay, correct. And he pretty much gave you the answer, but hopefully let me see what you came up with.
Is this right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Good, so you guys look pretty prepared for the test?
Can you say one more time what's going to be on the test for Friday?
Okay, we're going to be going over long division and multiplication.
Okay.
And as we went over last week with long division, on some answers there's going to be some remainders, so don't be confused when you have to use remainders. Just giving you a heads up with that.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, thank you.
Some of the essential things I, as a teacher, used to teach the students were regularly monitoring their learning by walking around and checking on their progress, telling the class what we are learning today, writing key concepts on the blackboard, also telling the students what they need to study for their test.
In those two skits, we showed you both overt and covert strategies. Now what I want you to do is identify which one is overt and which one is covert and explain the differences.
To sum up what we all just said, I made a little freestyle because I heard you guys liked my last one. But this goes nothing. Yeah, I know we up here learning strategies. Covert and overt make me do more work. Keep a calendar for assignments and due dates. You know I'm never late. Ain't scared to go ask for help before I get the belt. Staying after school for a meter, you know, being real though. All part of my master plan, creating summaries for students so they know what they gotta do with. Asking questions, taking notes, bold letters, but we're hitting every note. Maybe after school we can go on my long boat. Always clear with my words, no choke. I have your attention, so let me take you to my own world. Where learning is fun, no kids on the streets, no guns. Always have my objectives, notes, and summaries. This is all of me. Please take a minute, sit down, and listen. Covert and overt, put the kids to more work.